Hello everyone. These last 2 months I have been seeking peace, happiness, meditation, yoga and all the rest of it. I happened to be in Rishikesh when a friend of mine took me to Mukteshwar. Once I reached Mukteshwar, another friend of mine told me, "You must go to Kasar Devi if you're so close." Now what is this Kasar Devi? I had no clue. I had heard of D.H. Lawrence, I had heard of Rabindranath Tagore, I had heard of Cat Stevens, I had heard of Bob Dylan, but I had not heard of Kasar Devi. And all these people have actually gone to Kasar Devi and got inspiration from this beautiful mystic hillside of the Kasar. I was a bit embarrassed about my own ignorance, but at the same time feeling really blessed to have got to know about this place and the fact that I could actually visit it with a friend of mine. So Kasar Devi is a beautiful hill in the Kasar Hills in the district of Almora. It has a geomagnetic power to it. It is the place to meditate in India. In fact, there are 3 places in the world which are considered to be a part of the Van Allen radiation belt. Like there are the gaps in the Van Allen radiation belt where if you meditate, you get a lot of peace and you can connect. So which are these 3 places? One is Machu Picchu in Peru, one is Stonehenge in London, and one is in our very own country in Almora district in Uttrakhand, called the Kasar Devi temple. Now the temple is made at an exact spot where there is a lot of magnetic positive energy coming in from the inside of the earth. And when you go and sit there, when you meditate, your mind goes into an absolute bliss. I was really able to experience that in my trip this time. In fact, I was very curious because the first day when I went there with my friend, I read about how Vivekanand had come there in 1890 and he'd stayed there for maybe a month or more, and he had said that this is a center which will be the center for peace for the world. This place has had its energy for more than 2,500 years. There is a relic stone there with a writing on it which dates back to, maybe 2nd century BC. Like we're not sure. It's a very, very ancient, like more than 1,400,000 years this hill has been there, and people around in the village have known that it has some kind of power, some kind of magnetic power, and when they go and pray there, they feel calm, they feel the peace. But why that is like that, nobody actually knew. The story goes, of course, about our own Durga Maa, the 6th Devi, Katyani Devi, that she had been there on the tiger and she had slayed down Shumb and Nishum. So Durga ji की story है, इसलिए वहाँ पे एक गुफा है जहाँ there is a small Durga temple which was made much later, of course, very recent in fact. But the gufa has been there, and the local people say that the stone is like what they considered the shade of the Mata. Mata ka shade wohi hai, because it's in the shape or the face of a tiger. And there is a relic there which is very old, again a tiger there, very old relic. And so this temple, this area has been there for many thousands of years. People have meditated, thousands of people, artists, singers, writers, everybody has come there and taken inspiration. They have sat there for hours and they have really gained some kind of energy from that place. Very difficult to explain what energy, how energy. You have to go there to experience it. In fact, I'll tell you, the first day when I went there with my friend, we just visited the temple. There were some aartis written there. We sang the aartis. We did the normal temple puja. We went up to Bhairav Mandir, and there is a Shiv Mandir on top, which is even higher, from where you have a beautiful panoramic view, a 360 view of the district. We went there, we prayed, we felt good, but I thought it was a normal good which we feel, like whenever we go to a hillside or we go to a temple. Yeah. So it was time for me to go back after that the next morning, but something inside me told me that I had to stay on. And this 5 a.m. in the morning, I decided that I'm not going back. And I had my friend who had brought me there. I told her, you can please go back, but I'm going to stay on here. Fortunately, the resort I had checked in was walking distance from the hill. And I planned to stay there for at least 3 or 4 days and walk up to the hill at least twice a day. And sit there and meditate and see if I also experience the vibrations which so many experience and so many talked about. But definitely there was something pulling me to wait on there. Don't go back, just stay here now that you're here. So I decided to stay on. And the next 3 days were very beautiful. Fortunately for me, I went and I meditated. I did all the mantras and chants I knew. I sat quietly in meditation also. I did everything I knew about meditation there. And I really had a wonderful time on the hill. And to my surprise, a friend of mine from Delhi decided to join in. Another friend who used to stay about an hour's distance from Kasar Hill got to know I was there, and she also joined in. She had never visited the hill, although she was not too far. She owned a resort close by, and she just drove down. So the 3 of us again managed to go and feel the vibrations, meditate, and get the blessings of Katyani Devi, of Shiva, as well as enjoy the weather and the beauty and the view of the hills. And it was very beautiful because these were both very old friends of mine, one from my graduation college and one from my post-graduation college. It was a mystic, magical time that I had. And I was so engrossed in the experience that I actually didn't bother to make any videos. But I do have some pictures, fortunately, so I've put them together for you to be able to experience through the video, what it's like, what the place is like. It's a very quaint hill with a very quaint temple, but the energies of the place are magnificent. The view is magnificent, and the experience is really magnificent. And for all my Delhi friends, I'm Delhi Wali Nani, so I would like to talk for the Delhi people. It's just about 7 hours drive, guys. Just take out your car or call a cab or take a bus and just go experience the energies. Lockdown time, we can't travel much, but we can definitely go to Kasar Hill. So make it a point and share with me what you felt once you went there. Did you feel the vibrations? Did you find peace? Do you feel like going back again? I definitely do. So here are some of the pictures I want to share with you. Let's get on to them. hope you really enjoyed the video. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share the video and press the bell icon and the like button. And come back soon because I will be sharing another very interesting video with all of you. And now my channel is going to be only Dilli Wali Nani channel because my Coach Shruti Dutt channel has got deleted by mistake and I am not going to revive that. So I'll be adding videos to Dilli Wali Nani of all sorts, for the adults, for stories for the children and coaching for the youth. So stay tuned in. Love you all.